Hello, hello. Let's see if this works today. I don't know. Friday. Friday Koei Curse. That's got to be what it is. I don't know. Sometimes this works real well. Sometimes it does not work at all. And it looks like it's stable now. So I guess we'll play a little bit of Uncharted Waters New Horizons, which I'm very excited for. I apologize for the delay. Let's see. So, this morning, I actually cleared through some of the things that I had to reset yesterday and do over. So, for now, I believe we're gonna encounter that pirate battle. So I actually stocked up on better equipment for Keone. And it should be doable now. I don't know. We'll see. I saved right outside just in case. Can't remember where we need to go to. Oh, to trigger it. Gotta pick up my boat. Ship's all ready to go. I do want to add it to my fleet. Okay, and then we're gonna need to get a couple different things here. We should still have. Oh, dang, yeah. Sweet. Okay. I'm actually gonna upgrade to Dragon on all these. That's expensive. But we have a lot of money here, so that's okay. And we get Manu. The dragon there. Okay. Guns, load capacity. I think that's gonna be good. Can I rename the first ship? Oh, I can. Sweet. So actually this first ship is going to be it's short. We can only fit 5. I might do, oh, I know. Keep it in the Hawaiian theme with short N words. Mana. There we go. Not mana. Mana. 1 second here. There we go. Let me check repairs. How's it going, James? How are you? More sailing of the 7 seas. It's true. It's time. How are you? How's everything? We just picked up our second ship and about to do the pirate battle that I had to reset on yesterday. Go ahead and save since we did some busy work there. And then somebody, I think it's in the cafe. Yeah, the pirate battle, the good stuff. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we went through this yesterday. Basically, we discovered that the Prince of Portugal had been kidnapped. I guessed that it was our stowaway, Domingo Mañana, I think they named him. Sunday tomorrow. And I think that's what it is. And yeah, it turns out that's the case. So there was a battle. I lost it yesterday. How's it going, Major Rage TV? How are you and Scarlet doing? Okay, so we gotta check a couple things here. Now this is where we find out that there's like a plot against my father and against me. Things are actually happening. Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually feeling like I'm doing much better than yesterday. Uh, so I think I'm coming in on the mend. I expect to be better by Sunday. I gotta be. I got that friend coming on Monday, so I gotta get this. I gotta get this show on the road. All right, and here's our pirate battle. Now, like I mentioned, I went and purchased equipment. I got me a claymore from Bristol, and then I got some plate mail from Seville, I believe. So, this is a really cool. I think this is a really neat combat system. It really, really, really reminds me of excuse me. What does it remind me of? I'm forgetting. Oh, the card battles. I'm glad you're doing well, Major Ray. That's great. Yeah, the card battles on the Final Fantasies is kind of what it reminds me of here. Because you get these looking card things, and then there's some randomization going on. See, like this, like so. Now, as I said, we bought a claymore, as you can see there, and we got the plate mail. So, this is not a guaranteed victory or anything like that. And I don't fully understand how this works. It's a shame that they gave our character a curved sword on the sprite, even though I'm using a claymore. But what you gonna do? Nobody's perfect, right? Yeah, see, so he had a 7, I had a 2. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure how this system works. It is very peculiar. Let's try this lash here. Is it like rock paper scissors? Retro Gaming Jeebus, how are you? Yeah, so we've got a couple different things, right? There's dodge, parry, lash, strike, thrust. There's a bunch of different things here. The numbers and the combinations of things, there's some kind of algorithm running, but yeah, not exactly sure what and how, you know? Oh, there's an 8. Well, that was a parry. Yeah, there's an 8 strike, attack 6. Yeah, thank you. Block, parry, dodge. We've got all kinds of stuff like this now here. Retro Gaming Jeebus, so are you familiar with this one at all? I mean, it sounds like you're pretty familiar with it. That was kind of a clumsy question on my behalf. Have you spent a lot of time on this one? Right, so when I bought the claymore, it said one of the types. It said like slash or thrust, something like that. I bought it because it said it was an A rating weapon. What are the numbers on these cards? And that's what I'm kind of confused about, because at the top it says defense 7. Oh my gosh. Try this, attack 8, thrust. Darn it. Yeah, so this is my first time playing through this game. I'm only on my 4th stream of it, so I've only been in here for a couple hours. But I hit this part of the game yesterday, and I was really impressed that the character campaigns kind of overlap. I had no expectations other than having played the previous on here, the previous Uncharted Waters, but this is just spectacular. I mean, spectacular as we're doing this fight. I don't know about spectacular, but it's really good. I would say that. It's really good. I'm not really sure how to win this. So if you have any tips, I've been telling folks this is my first playthrough, so you know, give me a chance to fail and so let me explore. But if I reach out for tips, feel free to share tips. No. Okay, and the battle ended right there. So I'm going to try that again. We're going to take that pirate down. Not sure what else I can do. I bought, like I said, a claymore and plate armor. Plate mail armor, something like that. Plates. It's August 11th, nearly my birthday in game. Oh yeah, we gotta do the dialogue first. So let me do that, and then I'll save right outside here. Okay, got it. So let me double check the Claymore's description here in a second. But I assume it's random, the kind of cards that you do get, right? Ahoy, Dan, how are you? Thanks for joining us on our high seas adventure. We're trying to get past a pirate fight by winning. Ain't working out so well so far. Claymore is heavy sword, effective for striking. That's what it was. Heavy sword attack A. Could always throw rat poison at him. That'd be something. I was exchanging insults with him, and it made it worse, not better. Okay. Have you done all 6 characters on this? I don't know that I have it in me to do all 6, but I would like to do this. And I named Joao. I named him Keone, easier for me to pronounce. Still means John. And then Catalina will be the next one that I'd like to try. We're going to save right here. There's a Black Queen mission. All right, let me get that on here. Well, we can't all be Guybrush, right? Yeah, I got you, JC. I got you. Let me remind everybody that today is the last day you can get an extra entry in for our giveaway of an Ogre Battle Repro and a nice little red transparent case. I will send it to you directly. Find out an AC battle you get into, you can just board the captain's ship, take him out, and you win. Nice. Nice. I got you, Major Rage. Good luck to everybody. I did miss a day of streaming, so I think I will draw the winner on Monday. Missed a day this week when I lost my voice. So we're going to try that. Okay, so now that says strike right there, right? These are all strike. That's a pretty good lineup then. I mean, look, these are high numbers, but then also we're playing the strike. Now, how come his attack power goes up? And like right now it says attack 1 strike, but by the time I finished the last round it was like attack 9. How does the draw work? Oh, so I load up everybody's names onto one of those spinny wheels, and it's going to be everybody's names from the streams. You could type in hashtag Black Queen, and earn an extra entry per day, per stream, or you can enter, or you can enter in the Discord by dropping an emote onto the correct post. Yas Queen there. And then yeah, we do like a live. I try to do it live because obviously like anybody could just pre-record something, you know. So try to be as candid as possible. Dan. Is this your first entry, Dan? looks like it. Yeah, I got you guys. I got you. Just like that. I got you. And then Retro Gaming Jeebus, if you're in the Discord, you can go ahead and get an entry on there as well. Totally up to you, of course. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen you for a little while, Dan, but I just want to double check that I didn't miss a previous one of yours. And Vel, I see you there. I got yours as well. No worries. Some of us, so you, Major Rage, and JC, you both have 9 entries. So you've been in here 9. You've been in here every day, basically, getting an extra entry. So good luck to everybody. Thanks for entering the giveaway as well. I'll do more giveaway stuff in the future. Okay, let's get back to this battle here. So I'm gonna play to the strengths of the Claymore, which is a strike, and let's see what happens. Nice. Actually, we might be able to sweep him here. Oh no, it changes to dodge. Okay, so it actually changes up. So I got it. All right. So you kind of take turns here. Now it's my turn to strike him. And he parries. And then it goes to my block or parry. That's interesting. So there's like a back and forth rhythm here, right? So now it's my turn to strike. Oh yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna block with like an 8, I guess. I don't know. See, I don't get that because his was a thrust 1 and mine was a block 8, and I still. That's all right. I don't know. Oh yeah, no. Thanks for entering it. It's a pleasure. I have too many things. I think like we ought to be candid about that. Most of us have too many things. So if you could share things and give away things, you know, it would make other people happy. That's what life is all about, right? You'll use your super telekinesis. Oh, hashtag mindbrain is worth like 100 entries. So his sword is a good for thrust. So is there a better? So maybe because you could block, dodge, or parry. Is there a better counter to a thrusting weapon then? That would make sense to me. Yeah, it's like I always tell my kids, Vel, why do you think Santa Claus is so happy? Because he gives so much. That's the thing. 'Tis better to give than to receive, they say. No! Alright, so I'm going to try dodging. No! Oh, I thought I had him. I really thought I had him this whole time. We'll try, I don't know. Parry? Okay, let's try parrying. Yeah, okay. Here's a strike 9. Okay, yeah, so there's a kind of back and forth there. You take a turn to strike him, he takes a turn to strike you. It's a very peculiar system here. Let's try just the parry here. Okay, and then I want to strike. Give me a good one. Oh, so close. No! No! Yeah, this is... It's a tricky combat system. There's a back and forth that goes on here. Try this parry 9. There we go. Okay, we got strike 2s, 2 strike 1s. Yeah. Yeah, the look on a gift recipient's face. This is why Christmas is my favorite holiday. You know? I really like Halloween too, because it's still giving. You give to children, you get to see their faces light up. It's great. It's something that I wish it was easier to teach when you're young, you know? You kind of have to learn that over time. Darn nabbit. Fresh and breakdancers. Can't believe this. Let's try this. Darn it. So I still lost. It looks like after those 10 rounds or whatever. Okay, that was closer. It looks like after those 10 rounds or whatever that you lose if you have the least HP. Dan went straight for the jugular with that joke right there. Oh, for sure. It's not to take away from the delight of receiving. My wife often says gift giving is my love language. I very much enjoy receiving gifts. I enjoy giving gifts. I like gifts. Gifts are great. You ever try that? Okay, that was actually pretty close, I think. I am playing on original hardware. Yes. Yes, indeedly. I like to think I'm the only person to have streamed Uncharted Waters New Horizons on Twitch and YouTube on original hardware. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, maybe the only Hawaiian who has streamed Uncharted Waters New Horizons on original hardware on a CRT TV. Something like that. Oh, you like GIFs? Well, those are pronounced GIFs, though, so... I'm just kidding. I couldn't say that with a straight face. Okay, we got a couple different things here. So, I'm going to start off with Strike. Piece of crap. Darn it. So, yeah. So, okay. So, Thrust. You block with a parry. Lash, you must block with like something else. There's just different types of attacks here then, huh? Yeah, I mean I say gifts because I don't say graphics, I say graphics, you know? So I think like that one to me is pretty clear as to what it should be, but you never know. Oh my gosh. Not going so well right now. Not going so well. It's going okay. It's going alright. Wow. Alright. This round in particular is not doing me any favors. I don't know how you could... Okay, so what I need to figure out about this in particular is I don't know... Whoops. I don't know because of the random factor how you could get really reliably good about this. It's because you never know what the other... Yeah. It's, It is... There's a randomness to it that I don't know. The creator said it should be pronounced like GIF. Oh, this might be a George Lucas type situation. Yeah. Like if you could reliably guess what your opponent was gonna do, right? It does show you the opponent's gear, so I guess you could guess what his sword is good at. This guy does a lot of lashes. He does a lot of lashes. So is there a... Let me check the manual friggin' manual. Is there a reliable defense against lashes? It seems like that's what he typically does. This manual is enormous. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is so huge. I read through it the other day and I fell asleep and woke up and I was still reading it. It's so long. Battle Cruiser Operational. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, they made like a cool little graphic here. So heavy swords have the dodge blocks strikes. Strikes block parries. Maybe I'm not reading that. Strikes counter parries real well from a heavy sword. And dodges block strikes really well from a heavy sword. That's what it looks like. And then to block a lash, you gotta dodge it. It looks like what that means. I think. I don't know. Yeah, finding that perfect thing is great. Jiff-a-jiff? That's the way. Bought you a gift. It's a gift. It's a gif. A gif. Oh my goodness, my head. Sarge Smash, how is it going? Sarge, we're doing the pirate fight from yesterday. And trying not to suck so much. So, we'll see. So let's see here. I mean, I'm gonna strike, he's gonna dodge. Okay, but that was a perfect counter for him. Okay, the dodge beats the strike. What sucks there is, I don't know, he's got the bastard sword, which I guess is either going to be a heavy or a fencing sword. I don't think it's a curved sword. So I'm going to try parry and see what we got here. So he did a strike. So it might be a heavy sword. In which case, dodge would be good. Let's try mixing it up. No, see, that's still... He did it perfectly twice. I did a lash and he blocked it. That's exactly what he needed to do. So, is this computer cheating? Let's try dodging. If he strikes... No, but then he lashed it. I don't know how he does it. I do have a walkthrough pulled up, so I wonder what they're going to say about this sequence. Oh, they just breezed right past it. They don't even mention anything about it. Okay. Games never cheat until they do cheat. And this guy was cheat. He did cheat. I mean, that was cheating. He's like, beginner's luck. A video on stuff various fighting games pull. Do fighting games cheat? I mean, we're not talking like Chess Master over here, but like you look away from the screen, you look back, he's got 9 queens. You're like, what happened? He's like, it's inexplicable. All of a sudden, these aliens came down and dropped all these queen pieces here. Okay, come on. I could do this. I could do this. We got really close the first time that I tried it. Yeah, they gotta do something to the computer here. Okay, I think he has a heavy sword. I do. Now, I have the chance to strike. I feel like he's going to anticipate that. I'm going to try thrust. There we go. See, now his block, this is kind of hard to read, but his block would have blocked a lash. So now I'm going to guess that he's going to strike, so I'm going to try dodging. Oh! Look at that. He does. He has a heavy. Yeah. He's been, yeah, it's definitely a heavy sword. There's fencing, curved, or heavy swords in this game. Learning Magic the Gathering, I looked away from the other guy had played all the magics. Playing Magic the Gathering and some guy plays all the magics. Okay, I'm going to mix it up. We're going to do a strike here. We'll see. No, he dodged it. Okay, fine. So I am going to guess that he is going to... I'm guessing that he's going to lash or strike. So I'm going to parry. Ah, he thrusted. That's all right. We didn't do any damage there. Okay, why not another strike? Why not? Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, so he's probably going to strike or thrust, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Like, there's no way to know for sure, right? I got lucky. This is pure luck right here. Oh, come on. Dang nabbit, Piglet, why you gotta do this to me? I just wanted to go home and eat honey. I didn't want to have to deal with this guy and his bastard sword. Okay. Alright. So, let me see. That was really close. I thought that was going to be it. Alright. So, I'm going to try blocking, because he's been doing a lot of thrusts. No, he did a lash. Oh, it worked anyway. Okay, this is it. This is it. Ah! Darn it. Okay, he did a lash last time. Let me try blocking. Oh my gosh! No. No. There's no way to know. Freaking Koei. This is one mean game of rock, paper, scissors. Lizard, Spock, yeah. Yeah. Crocodile and spaceship, or stick of dynamite, as we used to play. Frick. Okay, let's try this thrust. We're gonna throw him off here. Okay, and then let's see. See, I have no idea what he could do. I don't. So I'm gonna try dodging, because if he strikes, the dodge will take care of it. No, he thrusted. Dang it. Okay, the good news is though, if I keep his health down like this, then I'll still win the battle, because you got like Ko away. You got like 10 rounds or something like that. We're gonna do this. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try lashing, because I haven't lashed yet. See if that'll throw him off. How did he do that? Block was the perfect thing for a lash. For a lash! Try parrying. Try parrying this. No! Frick. Let's try striking. Anytime this round wants to end and I win, that would be great. How's it going, Beamstock? We're fighting pirates today. How are ye? Let's do Beamstock right here. I got you. Okay. Alright, so. This is a very complex rock, paper, scissors style battle thing. He really has not been striking a lot, so I don't know. Let me try blocking. Please lash. Oh, phooey. No, you guys, no. Let's try thrusting. Right here, let's get this through. Yes. Okay, now all I have to do is not take any damage here. We are redoing the fight. Yeah. Yeah. You knew we'd lash out. It's true. The Pirates of the Caribbean music for this. Yes. I actually don't know that. Something like that. Okay, if I dodge... A dodge blocks a strike. A parry blocks a thrust. And a block blocks a lash. I'm going to do a parry. Darn it! Oh, no! That was so close. I got him down to 5 HP. But yeah, redoing that fight from the other day, this is real close. This is real close. We're actually going to do that. E-Day, I got you. I got you in here. And Ravaging Justice, you as well. Ravaging Justice, by far the most cumulative entries. By gaming the system, like I suggested. It's a good idea. You can watch on YouTube and on Twitch. Benefits me because I get double the viewers. Benefits you because you get double the entries. It's a win-win situation. That was a good try. That was really close. I mean, 5 HP away from victory. I understand how this battle system works now. I don't understand how to reliably predict what he's going to do. That's the only thing. So I have like a 1 out of 3 chance of being correct. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the numbers on the side of these cards do, like the 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 6. I don't know what those do. I think the sprites are adorable. There's that. Let's open with a thrust. Okay. And then I'm going to guess he's going to lash. I have to look at the manual when I do this. I'm going to guess he's going to lash, so I'm going to block. He did lash. Oh, did you see that? Wow. Their weapon has a special type that's stronger, and they use that type 2/3 of the time. Numbers are strength of attack or defense. So what is the difference between these numbers down here and the numbers up there in the middle right under my name? It says attack 2 lash. Is that just the round of like the turn of battle? Because it seems like when it gets up to 10, then the battle ends regardless. Got it. Okay. That's a little misleading. I wish they'd labeled attack there. I wish that said round or turn or something like that. Because it is confusing. But I think that was my gut instinct to think of these as attack ratings. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna guess that he is going to. I'm gonna guess that he's going to strike. So I would like a dodge. I think that's correct. Oh no, he thrusted it. Yeah, Ravaging Justice, just before you came in, I got him down to 5 HP. And then he managed to push me just past the middle point, and I lost. Wow. Let's try this Lash 8. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get this strike in here. Oh, man. Yeah, I haven't done any... This is my first battle ever. So I haven't done any battling. I did purchase the Claymore and Plate Mail Armor. As you can see. Let's see. I'm going to try blocking. Oh, sweet. Let's try this strike 3 right here. Yes! Hey! Already did it. That only took like 5 or 6 tries. Something like that. Got him. They do the same thing every time it was random. It's random, for sure. So that was weird. The combat on this is very peculiar. You've got this kind of rock, paper, scissors thing. And then you take turns attacking or blocking. Or I guess going on the offensive or going on the defensive. So there's a kind of rhythm to it. And then after 10 rounds of attacking and defending, the battle ends. Very, very interesting. That was cool. Definitely puts me in mind of the Final Fantasy card games. Sorry, fellows, but I believe your best bet is to just release Domingo and go on your way. Huh. I'm not releasing anybody. How about you? Sorry, but I can't let that happen. This part where it gets all spaghetti. Hey, Mr. Thou, how are ya? Alright, we read through this yesterday, so we're not gonna worry about it now. But this is the part where I was like, oh, there's some Octopath vibes here. I feel like modern audiences could really get into this game for its smoothness and accessibility if they have those comparisons. Because otherwise, this is a lot different than a lot of other, certainly more standard JRPGs. But, you know, you talk about things like, you're thinking of the card game from a Final Fantasy, thinking of Octopath Traveler. Those sorts of things, I think, would put it favorably in the minds of people. I had mentioned yesterday that I think exceptionally the first Uncharted Waters on Super Nintendo is a hard recommendation to make. This still a hard recommendation, but far less so. Catalina, my lady. No, I need to get crew for my other ship. Oh, there's SNES slop at? Oh my gosh. Krypton, how are ya? How's it going, Aegis? Time to get up. This is your wake-up call. When I was growing up, my dad had one of those phones. Or phones. He had one of those, the digital alarm clocks. That, we read this yesterday again, so we're not gonna read it again. He had one of those digital alarm clocks that instead of like a regular ringing sound, it did and he used to let it run forever before he got out of bed. And so every single morning I just and now I have a phobia about chickens. It's called poultrophobia. It's a real thing, you guys. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go back to the place. Shiver me timbers and blow me down. SNES slop. I can't believe you said that. Krypton. You should be ashamed of yourself. It'd be easier to get into if the waters were charted. But they're uncharted. How's it going, third strongest mole? You know what needs its own waffle shape? Yeah, let me get you in on this. We got your Black Queen entry in for the day. And like I mentioned this earlier, I did miss one day of streaming this week, so I will draw a winner on Monday towards the end of the stream. I think another complaint people have about all these stories is not really interacting with other characters. That's unfortunate. Interacting with the other characters is certainly impressive on here. They could be in the Red Mage mixtape. Oh my. Single play public service announcement. Buffalo Ranch Cup noodles smell. Buffalo Ranch Cup noodles. That's disgusting. That's like Gladio level taste buds. Like, ugh. That dude will eat styrofoam and call it good. Actually, it's called electrophobia. Okay, did you look that up or did you get that off the top of your head? Third strongest mole. Oh yeah, my internet's barely working, so I'm not gonna fall for it. Okay, so first of all, we need to go ahead and we need to furnish our ship and crew. with stuff. We've got a lot of things here now. Things and stuff. I think I'm gonna start with this. We're gonna do some tradies. Paula tradies. But I need to go get some crew for this. Yeah, they used to make things to last, you know? Like, this Super Nintendo is from 1991. I think I've been through like 40 different phones, mobile phones. But this thing still works. Cinco, how's it going today? How are you? How's everything on the Cinco Play end? And what have you been up to? Oh, there it is. I couldn't remember where the Le Cafe was. There we go. Slop phobia is the fear of media on social media. You looked it up? Oh. Well, I still respect you anyway. Layla, ba-da-do. Tell her some stories, Layla, do-do-do. Have you heard about the crocodile? Wow, that's so exciting. Weren't you scared? That's what she sounds like. Alright, I don't need that. I just need to get crew here. Yeah, those things. Phones? Oh, yeah, no. I was just saying that, like, they used to build things to last. I've been through, like, 40 different cell phones, but I'm still using the same friggin' Super Nintendo, you know, that I had from the early 90s. That your SNES doesn't display properly? Oh, yeah, you may be in need of some cleaning. Big milestone on game project coming up. Nice. How's your book project going along, Cinco? I don't think I've asked you about that in a while. You're on your third smartphone? I tend to break and lose them, maybe. Like you drop a phone and it just shatters into molecules. Oh, I should remake and I should voice act Layla. Well, and she gets introduced with the Clapton song too. We got to have the money. It's just like the story about the light bulb, you know, built-in redundancy and obsolescence. Okay. No, I already did that. Recruit the crew. Any of you tough sailors want to join our crew? 73 dudes. Take them all. Dump them right here. I don't know if that's too much or enough or what, but they're going to die off anyway eventually, so I figure, you know, might as well. Okay, let's reorganize them a little bit. Oh, no, this is not right. Not that one. I need to do this one. There we go. Oh, this is the first ship still. Whoops. Okay, let's try this here. No! Go back. Did that wrong. Ta-da! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bow! Oh, man. Let me catch up on here. Grandmother's KitchenAid stand mixer will probably outlive you. Yeah. I think so. I think so. You know that one Game Boy that got blown up in like the Gulf War or something like that? I think that'll outlive all of us. Is less than 30 pages from full editing. Oh man, that is very close. Well, let me know. I think you're on a platform I'm no longer welcome at. So let me know when it goes live. I'll be happy to help you I'll do what I can. Sales on board immediately. Yes. Summer comes and having an ass campaign. Feel free to find you and punch you in the face. All right. I mean, that was on my bucket list anyway, but now I get, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. There you go. Yes. That's the spirit beamstock. Just like in the first one, right? You only move as fast as your slowest ship. Yeah. I guess everything's going to pot. Anyway, Discord may be on its last legs. Reminds you read, I've been meaning to pick your brain, get some advice. Novel aspirations, yes. Waiting for when you're feeling a bit better, not streaming. Oh, I don't mind talking about it now. If you're comfortable talking in front of anybody, I'm fine talking about anything. But yeah, you could feel free to DM me. My biggest, now bear in mind, I've only finished one 555-page history book and one novella, so I'm not like a novelist or anything. But my biggest advice would be you only write a book by writing it. I've met a ton of people who think that they can write a book by thinking about the book or by being inspired to write the book. But the only way you write the book is by actually writing it. So that would be my advice, is you have to sit down and do the work. And that's what it is. Writing is work. It is not what the internet and influencers and YouTubers and images that are like cozy, like you sitting, like you ever see those like perfect like cafe photos where you've got, your laptop and your notepad and your pencils all organized and the coffee and stuff. It's never like that. It's always like after everybody's gone to bed, or it's super early in the morning, or it's like 5 minutes when you can steal time, and it's a nightmare. But that's what work is. My dad used to say the ugliest 4-letter word, work. But yeah, that's absolutely what I think about books. Got to make breakfast or rather ask some questions. Yeah, for sure. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to chat with you about it. First smartphone was LG G3. Oh, that's fun to say fast. Yes, theory crafting is endless feedback loop. Yeah, I mean, you could talk about, you could think about characters, you could think about arcs, but at a certain point, you're gonna have to get all that daydreaming down into paper. I didn't mean to land here. I meant to go to Istanbul. Wife has written 2 novels. Method of inspiration was dreaming her book. Oh, like literally, like while you're sleeping, dreaming the book. 20-ish page article for months. What's stopping you, Mole? What's the wall there? Sometimes there's projects that do have a wall. For me, usually that's not outlining enough. If you're writing a novel at 100%, I would 100% say do the outline. If you don't plan, how's it go? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail type thing. I think there's pantsers out there for sure who could just be like, this or that, but like, no, I think most people need to have some planning in place. Okay, let's stock some things up here. I'm not gonna be going too far, so I'm only gonna snag a little bit. No, keep doing this wrong. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, dream ideas. Wake up, put them on print. They're on Amazon. Oh, she used Kindle self-publishing. That's what I used for my first book. I do have some short stories that are unpublished that are based on dreams. I wanted to publish a dream book at some point. Mostly nightmares. One recurring nightmare I had was there was a man standing outside my door, but he was so tall, if you looked out, all you could see were his shins because they just went past the window. And another one that I had where I was stuck on a rock in the darkness in the middle of the sea, and there was something that kept trying to lure me into the water with scents that triggered memories. But yeah, I think that's cool if you jot stuff down like that from dreams. Okay, let's get some carpet up in here. Seems a little expensive. I'm not gonna pay you for all that. Okay, 2 sit and 9. Yeah, now we can really stock up here. Oh, shoot. They just keep getting more expensive. I should have did the other one first. All right. And I'll be able to look at chat here in a second. I've met a lot of people who have wanted to write a book. Sometimes people will say everybody has a book in them. I think that's true. But I don't think anybody can write a book. Just for the simple fact that not everybody's going to put in the time to do the work to write the book. It's just like on Ratatouille. Anybody can cook. You know, sure, like a rat can cook. But how many people are going to become great chefs? Anyone can cook. But few can become great chefs. I believe that's how the line went. Let's see. Cinco, often hear from writers that one of the biggest barriers is trying to make every page perfect. Yes. That is a horrible approach to writing. You can do so much improvement in editing. Get the first draft on paper. Finish the rough draft. I fully agree with you, Single Play. Finish the rough draft. Stop trying to be perfect on a rough draft. The essence of writing is rewriting. It's not writing. It's rewriting. You're going to go through the book until you're sick of it. That was true for my first book. It was true for my second book. It's going to be true for my third book. You have to give it a chance to breathe. You have to take time away from the document and then come back to it and look at it again. So that, you know, forest for the trees and that sort of thing. Scientific writing. Your PhD advisor. So this is writing for school then, Mole. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about creative writing over here. Writing technical stuff. I'm sure there are all kinds of different challenges. Absolutely. A recurring nightmare with a Nesquik bunny would see the future. Is that like Donnie Darko with the Nesquik bunny? That's terrifying. Never wait for inspiration. Yes. Yeah, don't wait for the muse. The muse is always late. Fully agree. Yeah. If you so like Stephen King was somebody I was listening to recently. He has a quota for words to get on page every day. And he does it. That's treating it like work, right? Because that's what it is. But if you treat it like, oh, you have to wait for the right song to come on and be in the mood, and the mood will never come, the right song will never come, you won't be in the right place, it just doesn't work that way. Published a research paper. Yeah, it's still writing. That counts. Yeah, I think for me, I found shorter stories easier to finish. I do have a long draft for a novel that'll probably never get published. This past year's experience was kind of like, how much do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep pursuing books? You know, this has been a lifelong dream of mine, and to kind of see it fall apart in the way that it did was heartbreaking. But it's also like, do I want to keep doing this sort of thing? Even if that weren't ever to happen again. I put books out. Like they were for sale. People read them. Is that enough for me? Or do I want to keep looking at doing more books sometime in the future? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't gotten a lot of writing done recently, but it's on the back burner. Let's see. And I think, too, it's good to reevaluate those things from time to time and see what you want to do in life. Let's see. There's Stockholm. That's way too far. I'm not going all the way to Stockholm. Okay, now I bought these for like 300, so let's see what we can sell them for. I'm gonna have to go all the way up there. I butchered this. I butchered this thing. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm not saying inspiration's bad either. Like, inspiration is good, but you definitely can't rely on it. Speaking of any way to buy it, no. Unfortunately, Ravaging Justice, thanks for asking. There is no way to buy the SNES RPG book right now. It is out of stock. It is not going to be in stock anytime soon. Certainly not at Bitmap, and I will have to figure out how to get that published. No, I understand. It was only available for such a short period of time as well. You might be able to find one on eBay or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm sure after all that went down, there were probably people who were like, I don't want this anymore. So that's a possibility. But as far as purchasing from the publisher, you can't get it right now. So I do plan to, and it'll more than likely be self-published when I publish it again. I don't think I'm ever going to work with a publisher again. I will probably go ahead and self-publish these books and do like a 1-2. Oh, come on. Do like a 1-2 volume 1, volume 2 combo, like on Kickstarter or something like that. But there's a lot of work that still needs to be done on the first book. I've started writing on the second book, but there's tons of writing still to do on that. There's tons of research. Now I need to find another fact checker. I need to find, somebody to help me do graphics. I need to find new guest writers. Like, there's going to be people in the book who don't talk to me anymore after what went down. So I need to find spots to replace them, or people to replace them. So all kinds of things need to happen. It's going to be like longer than a year for sure, easily. Yeah, inspiration is great. Because sometimes you'll be driving, like I used to get inspired driving through the Sierras in California, and I can't stop and write, when I'm on the freeway going 80, and that's just the way that it is. Let's see what these go for here. Oh no, awful price. Okay, let's just restock here. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, if you set that up before, I wouldn't set up my phone to record my thoughts while I'm going 80 on the freeway. Certainly not in California. But if you set that up in advance, anticipating that you might get something that you want to record down, then that would be pretty smart. You could yeah, I used to carry a notepad. It sucks when you're in like a meeting or something and a thought comes to you, or you're in the shower and you're like, because there are certain situations, right, in life where you're like, I can't actually figure out how to get this jotted down. No, single play, you're not gonna get out of the Draken bit that easily. No, you got that whole splash page and everything. I hope I get to keep you in there. You will likely be contacted by a representative of myself eventually, but I hope that you'd like to still have your piece included. But I know for sure there are going to be some folk who don't want theirs included in the republished book, so I have to navigate all that still. No, I get it, Beamstock. I appreciate it. Yeah, walking's a good time. Red goes 80. Oh no, this was in California. Yeah, The slow lane around here, yeah. 80 is the slow lane in Texas, y'all. Oh, so it is on eBay? No way. Oh, yeah, let me look this up. Oh, yeah, my internet's being stupid. I can't believe it. I can't. It won't load for me right now. I'll have to check that out later. That's hilarious. $250, yeah. I wonder who sold it. I like journals. Pulls out, I'll rewrite their piece too as long as I can make it about Draken. Like, yeah, like an Earthbound piece, and you're like, so anyway, Draken. I liked your piece. I mean, I liked pretty much all the guest pieces. But I really liked your piece because it was robust. And I liked that you tied it to something specific. You know, you weren't kind of just like, I really like this game. And that was the whole thing, you know. That is scalping for sure. That's very scalpy behavior. Okay, let's check Bordeaux. So now I've got the Quebec. I'm not really sure what to do. Oh yes, we need to go back to Lisbon. So let me see if I can get rid of the carpet first, and then we'll go to Lisbon. At this point in the game, now I've got a solid chunk of crew. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Let's see what things go for here. Yep, you gotta sneak it in there anytime you can. 357. I mean, we're almost up to Stockholm, so I might as well just go all the way, you know, and like get all the way up there. Let's see, how far is it? Oh, it's in there. That's far. What am I at? I'm at Bordeaux right now. Ah. I think I bought these for like 300. But if I sail that far, I'm gonna have to spend like $2,000 more in order to make it that distance on stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna dump off here. No. So Ravaging Justice, any hints on what I need to do next? Because I am a bit, shall we say, out of sorts. I'm unsure what to do next. I could go down to, oh shoot. That's right. It was, I could go down to try to get to the Asian side of things. And get all the discoveries over there. But I feel like this was the trick too in the first one, is you expand your fleet, now it's more expensive to you know, take care of here. So right outside of Lord of the Rings, what are some books you've enjoyed? Fiction only. Oh, so my wife actually just got me True Grit, the novel, for Valentine's Day. So I started that, really enjoying it so far. And the last fiction book I finished, non-Middle Earth, would be Catcher in the Rye, which I thought was pretty good. It kind of falls apart towards the end, where you're like, he's just kind of lost everything at this point. Like, he's having a breakdown. I felt like that was too easy. Spoilers for Catcher in the Rye, I guess. But yeah, read that. Recently read a couple of nonfiction books. There's a really good book by C.S. Lewis called Till We Have Faces. It was his last novel. I think it's his best novel. It's a retelling of a Greek myth of Cupid and Psyche. Really good work. Really good work. Let's go up to Dublin. Dublin. Go up to Dublin here. There we go. We'll land at Dublin. But yeah, I was on a Tolkien kick recently, so I was reading a lot of Middle Earth stuff. But I managed to sneak that in. I was halfway through Crime and Punishment when I lost steam. This was around October. Everything kind of coincides. And that was excellent. I'd never read Dostoevsky before, and I was just kind of blown away at how good it is. Yeah, Discworld keeps coming up. So I have really enjoyed hearing about Discworld, but I've never read Discworld, so I need to rectify that at some point. What am I trying to do here? Oh, let me see what they want to buy these carpets for, if anything. Haven't memorized Zhao's story. I get the adventure frame. Okay, so we're gonna focus on adventuring then. I might cross the Atlantic here, and go down across the Americas. We might go ahead and do that. I need to get rid of these carpets first. Oh, that's not bad. That's like 50 gold per thing. So if I were to stock up on, let me see. They don't have like a, yeah, they don't have like a specialty here. Yeah, Discworld, there's a lot, like I tend toward reading mid 20th century books. I really enjoy that era of art in film and literature. Also really enjoy 1800s stuff. So I haven't read a ton of like I've never read Sanderson. I've never read Game of Thrones. I haven't read Discworld. Stuff like that. How's it going, Baron? How are you? Let's see. I mean, I've dabbled, but I haven't like read that stuff. I'm not like well versed in it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I sold off my carpet. What is the adventure fame at? Let's find out. Character info? I'm guessing. Actually, I have no idea. Is that what like it could be any one of those icons? Is that 82? Is it one of these? Not there. I think it's an L or R. Okay. Fame. It says fame right there. But I don't see a number. Oh, okay. That's adventuring right there at the bottom, right? So there's trading, pirating, and adventuring. So yeah, my fame for adventuring is at 8,605. There it is. Figured it out. Harlan Ellison. Nice. There are a couple books that I picked up recently. Yeah, True Grit would probably be the next fiction book that I finish. My brothers recently got The Lord of the Rings. My middle brother, he so like the one that's just a little younger than me, he'd only read Lord of the Rings once, and it was years ago. And then my youngest brother, he's never read The Lord of the Rings. So we were talking about doing a little brotherhood of read-throughing this year, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to see. Okay, let me see if I can get out of here. I am going to actually go ahead and we'll go to Lisbon. And then I think from there... Well, no, because I could sail back up here. Because I think that there's a potential village that I could get. I'll have to check the map. But we got to go back to Lisbon first. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Is take Alberto. back to the castle. So let me head on out there. This ship is really hooling. It's really going for it. We were able to rename our flagship. I named Keone's main ship the Mana, and then come on. And then our Zebek that we just built, we named Manu, which is bird. And then the next ship that we get, we're gonna name Mano, which is shack. Okay, so let's save. I'm gonna save right here. Let me do it right here, just in case. You never know. All right.
Today is the day of the trial. Please come back another day if you wish an audience with the king.
Wait a minute, don't you recognize me? No one would be able to tell you're the prince the way you look now. Let's go to my house and get you cleaned up. I mean, the guard could surely recognize his face. Save early, save often. There it is. S-E-S-O. Sesso. Save all the time. Something like that. Keone.
The old noble family is led by Marquis Martinez. Had your father arrested and taken to the palace. It's too dangerous for you here. Please escape. Hurry.
Oh, mother, thank goodness you're all right. But what about father?
I'm afraid he's probably in the middle of his trial.
Then we've no time to lose. We've got to go prove his innocence. Master Keone, I can't apologize enough for what's happened. Why, aren't you Prince Alberto? You couldn't tell whether I was a boy or a girl, could you? My disguise is perfect. Never mind that. Hurry up and change. We've got to get to the palace.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Why you? You guys just don't give up, do you?
That's right. And this time, that red-haired pirate lady isn't going to come and save you.
Good. I want to take care of you myself. Oh, here we go. All right. Round 2 against Antonio. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to open with a lash. I blocked it because... is he going to cheat this time? I know, right? I know. Let's see. It doesn't really matter what I pick because I can't predict what he's going to do. I really can't. That was some luck right there, let me tell you. Let me tell you. There you go. Dude, I would just flee. I mean, Keone waddling out here with plate mail armor and a claymore. I'd be like, bye. Like, that's got to be an imposing sight. No. No, how about a lash? Looks like it. Yeah, I do want to win. I do want to win, and I do want to get the... I do want to get the victory here. So if I don't win, I'm gonna keep resetting till I do. That's not looking so great. That's looking not very good. Oh my gosh. He definitely likes to block a lot. Okay, that gives me a bit of a chance there to do something, but not a whole lot. He does like to block. He likes to block. Please thrust here. No, no. Okay. Let me pull this up here. So if he's blocking, that blocks a lash. Let me try this here. Yeah, he's doing a lot of blocks. Why? Why is he doing a lot of blocks? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's it for me. I think you do. The Koei curse strikes again. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear me. I was mentioning you yesterday, Cinco Play, that we were referencing the Koei curse. But this is, third time's a charm. This game is actually really good. Like pretty darn great. Yesterday, I don't think you were on. The character campaigns crossed over, and I was like, "Oh, that's some Octopath Traveler vibes." And then we hit that combat, and it felt really card based, in like a numerical rock paper scissors, a Tetramaster kind of way. And even though you're not using kind of like adjacent stuff, but anyways, it's not like a grid thing. I was pretty astounded. I think this is phenomenal. I mentioned Cinco Play because Cinco was here. I think he's the only one present today who, if he's still here, who was there back when we were streaming in Nindo Way of the Ninja, and I was having such a hard time. I wish I'd started with this, and then we wouldn't have developed this kind of Koei curse concept. But such as it is, here we are. My grandfather's hammer, I will be avenged. We're gonna do it. Never give it exactly. There you go. An Emir. Yes. Yeah. Yep. There's so many ways to abuse save states. Like so many ways to do it. Okay, we're gonna start off with a good old strike. Okay, he blocks a lot, which is interesting. So he does a lot of lashes, I think. He rarely does thrusts. I haven't seen a lot of thrusts. He does strikes. I'm gonna try dodging. See, there's a lash. All right, so I'm gonna anticipate that he's gonna block, in which case you could beat that with a thrust. Let's see. Yeah, look at that, cut right through him. It was a weak thrust, but it was there nonetheless. Okay, lashing should be beaten by a block. So let's try this. Oh no, now he's structed. No, okay. He likes to block, so that lash is kind of useless. Let's try this. See what he does. See, he's blocking again. Why this round, this second fight, it seems like he's very, very, very fond of the blocking. Krypton, take care of yourself. Thanks for being here today. Let's see. If he's gonna strike, I could dodge that. There you go, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna try lashing him, because he has been blocking a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. That is real weird. He does lashes and strikes, and he blocks. This one seems to be a lot more set in his ways than the other one. We could do this. We could do this. Yep. Absolutely rock, paper, scissors. It's thrust beats block, block beats lash, lash beats dodge, dodge beats strike, strike beats parry, parry beats thrust. It just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, forth. Okay, let me save once we leave the castle here, so I don't have to do this bit again. Right here. I can't believe these pirates followed me all the way to my house, where my children play, where my wife sleeps. okay. We're gonna let him have it. Should have took care of them the last time and not let them get away. That was the main mistake. You let villains get away, they always come back. Batman learned this lesson the hard way. Okay, here we go. See, they're giving me so many lashes because this guy blocks so much. Well, let's start with a thrust. Should cut right through his block. Okay. He blocks a lot, right? So now he's going to lash or strike. I'm going to try dodging. There we go. And then let's do this big strike right here. Okay, then he is very fond of the lashing and striking. So that's blocking or dodging. I'm going to try blocking. Beautiful. We're getting this guy's pattern down. Let's try that strike again. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Dodge or block. Let's try a block. Yes. All right. This could be it, actually. We could get shut out here. So if he blocks, let's try the thrust, because it should cut right through the block. No, you fool! Fool of a took! He switched to a parry right there. Gold darn it. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try a block. Oh, no. No! No. It's all falling apart now. Try it. Don't parry. Freaking what the heck? How did he do that? How did he do that? Okay. Let's try a parry. Thrust, please. Yes. I'm gonna have to use one of these lashes. But he blocks so much. That's the problem. Let's see. Don't block. Oh, sweet. I don't know why this makes me so nervous. I really do. It's not even that big a deal. But it is a big deal. Let's see. I'm going to guess that he's going to lash. Yes. No. Why did it do that? I thought that lash... Oh, lash beats dodge. Oh, it was a block that beats lash. Darn it. I was right, but I had the wrong thing. Strike this fool down. Send this foul creature to the abyss. Okay, block beats lash. Like that. There we go. Lash, yeah, beats dodge. He doesn't really ever dodge. He blocks a lot. Let's get this strike out of the way. Of course, that time he dodges. So I should have picked a lash. Yeah, if you had save states right here, going back to what you were saying, Beamstock, if you had save states right here, you could totally abuse this. And then, but you're just taking the difficulty out of the game, though. The only person you're cheating is yourself. That's what a friend of mine used to say. Let's see. I'm gonna guess he's going to. I'm gonna guess he's gonna lash, so I'm gonna do block. Oh shoot. I really don't have a whole lot of options here. He might lash now. I don't know. Darn. Darn. Okay. So, this is the last one. If I successfully pick this right here, oh, game's reading inputs for sure. Look at that. Read that, game. Yeah, if you do it between rounds, you're only cheating yourself out of the experience. But if you do it you know, if you don't do that, then that would be good. I'm going to guess he's going to strike. So I'm going to try dodging. Strike, please. Oh, that's it. I just lost. Darn it. I want to figure out how to get some skill at this, because that does seem pretty random. Okay. Hey, you guys. Let's do this. Get pumped. All's fair in love and fake RNG. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you could kind of, after so many battles, you can kind of see there's some goofiness here. But he is very fond of blocking, which is really peculiar. So thrusts would be really good on this battle. Or at least he was on that last one. I mean, I don't know if it's going to repeat itself. But it seems like he very frequently blocks, and he very frequently lashes and strikes. He did a few thrusts. Now, let's see. So, like, I'm going to open with this thrust right here. See? Yeah, see, look at that. Okay, and then I'm going to guess that he is going to lash or strike, so I'm going to try blocking. Oh, man, I was super wrong. That dude is strong. That dude is really strong. Okay, try getting a strike in. You cheater. I don't know. We could try a dodge, I guess, if he strikes. He's gonna lash. No, he's oh dang. Now he's just showing off. I don't even know if this is winnable at this point. You got me down to 1 twice. I'm just gonna choose a random at this point. Okay, fine. That wasn't even close. Yeah. Not even close. I wonder if there's are there any good tips for combat? My internet, all my internet juice is being used by this stream right now, so I can't look it up. If anybody knows of any good tips for combat on this game, let me know. Because we will absolutely covet those tips. Let's come down here and save it right here. That guy he's definitely full of fecal matter. Damn pirates. I know. I really would not like to lose this battle against a pirate in front of my mom. You know? So, he's going to block this. Oh no. He guessed wrong. That was not that much damage, though. Okay. He's actually opened with thrust last time, so I'm going to try parry. Nope, lash. Dang. Dang. I mean, what the heck am I even supposed to do? I don't know. There's a block. Frick. For game facts, there's barely a strategy you can apply. It's mostly RNG. And then I'm guessing you're stacking kind of odds in your favor with better equipment and stats. But, wow. Not doing so hot. High numbered cars when defending. Okay. So for me, that's strike. He's definitely cheating here. Yeah, for me, that's the strike. It is, it's the best for my weapon. I don't know what the next best is, though. Thrust, I guess. So, use a high number of cards when defending. Does that mean don't use them when attacking? I got the rhythm of it when we were back in Alexandria. For some reason, this I don't know. This seems harder now. Okay. Starting off with a lot of lashes. 40 lashes? Sure, we'll try a block. There we go. Don't block. You did it. All right, that was good. Vincente, how's it going? So I didn't finish it off on stream, and I didn't finish it off stream either. It's been a long time. Last time you were here was when I was playing Uncharted Wars, wasn't it? I got to a point where I had a really slow moving ship, and I didn't know what to do to get more fame, and I was kind of just done playing it. I was getting really frustrated on stream. So I said I'd finish it off stream. I haven't finished it yet. It's going to be hard to go back to after playing this, because this is such a smoother version of that. We're just kind of really trying to beat this guy here. There we go. Peeking every other day, don't really chat. Oh, gotcha. Thanks for peeking in. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's cut through some of this here. We'll do a thrust 7. Oh, yes. Yeah, see, he really likes to block. That's this battle. So, Vincente, have you played this one? Have you played New Horizons? I'm gonna... I don't know. Parry is for thrusts. I always feel like he's gonna lash or strike though, so I'm kind of afraid to use that. Oh. You're fully fitted. There is a lot of game here for sure. Yeah. It's impressive how much they could fit on here. Alright, let's see. See if we can't, see if he blocks. Nope. This gets harder and harder too. I don't know, because you start running out of the good cards, you know. Hey, don't thrust. Oh my gosh. The bad word sword. Yep. Okay, try this lash. Don't block. Nice. Okay, give me a second here. 1 second. Now, if you have any tips for me with combat, I'd be happy to hear them. Only just entered combat for the first time in this game yesterday, and so we're having a time. He's doing a lot of thrusts and slashes on this. I'm going to try dodging. Nice. Okay, good. All right, how about a lash 9? Ah, blocked. Darn it. Okay. See if he strikes again. No, no, no. Oh, that would be Tom has to get lucky. Wow. So there's no female leeward. Sorry. Well, thank goodness there isn't. Okay, he could do so much more damage than I can, so I should just stop trying to overthink combat, I guess. Because that's really what I'm trying to do, is like really get into his mind. What's he gonna do? It does feel like he uses block a lot, but I don't know. Oh man, barely anything. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I could do about that now because I know I'm stuck in here since I saved. Yeah. Well, we're not losing at least too much progress or anything really. We just have to start from the start of the battle. We're not gonna go Game Genie. It's not gonna be. If worst comes to worst, I'll just lose the battle. I'll throw the battle. But this is doable. We got him down to like 15 HP on this one, and it was real close. Just got unlucky. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Power up the MC. Power up. That's why you lock your door, just so some guy can't waltz in there. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I think if you're going to break it that easily, then it's just not fun anymore. Alright, let's open with a good thrust here. Ba-boom! Nice. He does like the blocks. He likes to use blocks. I think lashes and strikes he likes to use. I'm gonna block. And let's see. I'm gonna try a strike. See, I almost went for a lash, but I knew he was gonna do a B. You know you want to. Yeah, if there's Game Genie codes that we could find for this. That was a problem with Uncharted Waters 1. Is I was like, I could use Game Genie. Couldn't even really find good codes for it. So that was unfortunate. I think he's gonna lash, but I'm gonna call his bluff. Dang. Yep. Oh my gosh. He is a... You know, he's got the aptly named sword for it, right? Dang, man. This is not good. Yes. Okay, that'll dodge a strike, but not a lash. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, how about a thrust here? No, you jerk. Frick. This is ill-begotten. Look at him. He is very ill-begotten. Ah, darn. Darn, darn, darny, darn, darn. One more. Darn. No, no, we're so kind of moderately, maybe midly, a little close. He's just too good. Ah, phooey. Okay, this can be done. I can do this. You're taking over for Mr. Tepper today. He's my cheats guy. Well, we've been over, I think that's over half a dozen attempts on this. So it's luck based, and then I don't have stats skewed in my favor, right? Because I only won that one previous battle, and that's it. I really do not want to. I don't want to cheat, and I don't want to let him win. I'm super stubborn when it comes to this thing. Yeah, yep. Yes. Yeah, he was always the one who was like, I have an idea. Let's cheat. Be like, Mr. Temper. And then it would zoom in on his face in freeze frame. And then the credits roll. Laugh track. Slow fade. That's how it works. Okay, let's try this. Thrust 8. Boom, right through your stupid defenses, you big dummy. Okay, I'm going to guess that he is going to... that he's going to lash. He could thrust, but I don't know. Oh, yes! He did! I really wish I had a save state right now. It would change everything. Let's... Okay, please block again. No! Darn it! That could have been it. He's gonna, I'm gonna parry. Ah, crap-ola. That parry was unlucky. Yeah, it sure was. Could have had him. Yeah. For his attacking, I really don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm gonna do this. Sweet, beautiful, awesome. Okay. I wonder if he feels the same way, you know? When like when like I go to attack and it gets through, he's like, oh darn cheater Keone. Yeah, actually I haven't seen Temper all week. Baron's here. I think he's lurking. Baron, how's your brother doing? Thinking about him and his job security was on. Oh, he's on vacation. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he's on vacation. He's too good to come into my stream. All right, I'll get it. I'm gonna give him a hard time about that next time I see him. Let's see. Let's do. Let's try dodging. I'm afraid he's gonna lash. That didn't lash, but he did that.
Okay, I'm gonna lash you.
Friggin' blocking!
He likes it a blocking.
Parries are for thrust, dodging is for, okay, strikes.
Oh no, that was the worst possible thing it could have did. Right there.
Not great. Not great, you guys. I mean, I gotta get this eventually, right? Like, let me get a good strike. I mean, that was decent, but problem is I'm just not doing that much damage. You're on PTO today and you're here? See, there you go. There you go. It can be done. Thanks for spending your hard-earned paid-off time here. I hope it's worth it. This computer is cheating. It is definitely cheating. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. All right, cheating computer. We're going to win fair and square. That, you know, I would have had him if not for that very, very, very well-timed on his part parry. I would have had him. If only. If only I could just bring my ship on in here and just mow into him. Just blow him out of the water. If only I could shiver his timbers. Swab his deck. No, that's enough. All right. Now this time I'm going to treat it as totally random. We're going to see what happens. Okay, so see, I could do this, right? So far, totally random is not doing me any good. El Raton, how's it going? I would have done it too if not for you meddling parries. Good afternoon. As well, yes. We're gonna turn him into a figurehead. That's what we need to do. Let me make sure I get your entry here. I mentioned earlier on stream for the Ogre Battle giveaway, I did miss one stream earlier this week. So I will be doing an extra stream with the giveaway on Monday, and then that's when I will announce the giveaway. Yeah, we might just do a high number pick, huh? Just highest numbers wins. It sucks because you could waste a high number. You know, if it's like a bad combo, but I don't know. And then eventually you get stuck with just low numbers. I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks for joining us today. As you can see, we're still on New Horizons. We're trying to beat this pirate, so I keep doing battle with him. It's not working out so well. It's going lousily, actually. He's So you know what? He countered. Oh, you have the legendary double yolk egg. You could, if you rub that on your face, it live forever. He countered all of those attacks. So I wonder if we started using the second highest numbers and then see what he does. That could be interesting. Duke Darkwood, how's it going? Give me all the tips. Now give me tips on Dookie. Give me tips on combat for New Horizons. Inside of my belly. Nice. I do love me some eggs. Eggs are... I think an egg is the best food. It's great. And the potential of an egg. You could have a whole chicken, or you could have an omelet. Well, not with one egg, but it'd be a small omelet. You could do it. You could do it. Like a 1-egg omelet. Four eggs, pounding the 4 eggs. I usually like scrambled or oeuf miroir. That's French, where you fry it on one side, you steam it a little bit so the top of it gets all glassy. I like making fancy eggs. We make eggs a la goldenrod. It was really good. We make... there we go. Cut right through that, you jerk. We'll make a bunch of different things. Okay. He is going to... I don't know. I have no idea what he's going to do. That wasn't too bad. Time egg, yeah, Chrono Trigger. There he goes. Right there. Right there. Gonna spoil that on my own as opposed to store-bought. Oh, yeah. Fresh eggs. Free range. Duels are based on the time-honored principle of rock, paper, scissors. Said they're called different things for... Yeah, so we've got strike, thrust, lash, block, dodge, parry. It says it in the manual here. I've got it that I'm looking at it right now. But the problem is the RNG is kind of whack here. Definitely seems like the computer's reading my moves. We've been stuck on this battle for a while. I'm not high leveled in combat either. We're really just trying to get lucky. But I am not able to figure out how to really get through to this guy at all. Like, we can get about this far and then things really start to fall apart. So let's see. This could be it. Yeah, I'm looking at the relationship. So we've got that part down. I don't know what he's about to do, though. So if there is some kind of tell, if the game telegraphs to you at all what he's about to do, then I would want to know. Large fence area, except for the ones that fly over, you get the whole yard. Nice. I know, right? This could be it. Yeah, yeah. That's how you tell the computer's really reading you. When you say it aloud and the computer's like, oh, yeah? Oh, see? You killed it. Don't parry. There we go. That's nice. Okay, now we're starting to get the lousy low-level cards here. Don't lash. I mean, that still did tons of damage. This was not, in fact, it. Ah, no. It all falls apart towards the end here. That's the problem. God. Yeah, if there's any trick to this particular battle, no idea what it is. But that was nice. That was lucky. Ruthlessly cheated with rewind. Yes. Yes, you could do that with the rewind feature. We were talking about that with save states. But yeah, a rewind feature would definitely brutalize that for sure. Oh my gosh. And what's he mostly been doing? Has he mostly been striking? You're in Turtle. This was in fact not it. Well, he's mostly been doing like thrusts and strikes, huh? There we go. I got lucky there. Frick. It definitely makes a whole different experience. This is what we were talking about a while back, too. I really think the original hardware with that original difficulty is a different experience. Now, given we don't have to actually win this battle, right? Like, push you right over the edge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just got to get lucky here and I can win if he doesn't hurt me. Okay, I'm going to guess that he is going to strike, in which case I need to dodge. But he could lash or thrust. Okay, so let's see. I win! You're not too bad, lad, but this fight's not finished yet. Oh, he goes into another round or what? Oh, are you kidding me? What? I think this cart is probably pretty affordable because the demand's not that high. I can't believe that. So we have to slay him in order to beat this. That's a huge what the heck guy. My guy! Why would you do this to me? Oh man, we got so lucky too. Dang it. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was it. I thought that was gonna be it, folks. I'm completely demoralized. Okay, let's just see what happens if we do have him win here. Ha 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 ha. I've already taken care of the top dog here. Now to finish off the lady. Ah, Keone. There's no way I'd allow the captain to be defeated by a lowlife like you. Take that. I can't believe you hit me from behind, you coward. My philosophy is that in the fights of strength, the man with the good heart will always win. So stab him in the back. That may be, Enrico, Captain, but as I get older, the less I likes hurting someone. Sorry you had to do that to save me. I also believe that the wicked get what they deserve. Prince Alberto, quickly to the palace. Let's go. All right, I'm not going to let him do this to me. I got him down to 15 HP. Let's go. We're going to fight the pirates today. Ha ha! Wahoo! Waha! Yaha! Whoa! Alright, let's go fight some pirates. It's the same thing for sure, because you're not really losing that much more progress between this and like using, say, a save state at the start of the battle. I think as long as you're not doing like, you know, saving or rewinding in between each feature, then it's pretty close to the original experience. Or in between each round of combat, that is. This is doable, folks. This is doable. It's just almost not doable at all. Now, usually the way this thing works for me is I will give up and then at the start of the next stream beat him the first try. That's usually the way that it goes. I'm going to try using the second highest here and see what we can get. So, like, in this instance, blocking, I guess. No, that didn't do me any good. Holy crap. I can't find any kind of rhyme or reason. That's the tough part about this, is it really doesn't seem like there's anything I can do to get around him. He's not predictable, there's no tells. I got nothing. And then he could just... So I can't now, because you only get one save state, Sarge. On this, you only get one save file, that is. And I've saved inside the town, so I can't go back out. So it's gonna have to come down to luck, honestly. It would be interesting to see how much the game is cheating. Absolutely. All right. That was a bad round. I mean, these are all kind of bad rounds. But that was in particular a bad round. Excuse me. We might just have to take the loss. Holy crap. I don't know if I could beat this guy. I really don't. He really likes to block. Like, there's that at least I could figure out, but his other like his attacks, I can't figure out what he's doing with his attacks. Ah, jerk. So many lashes here. Ah. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Once a round begins, their choice is set. How am I this unlucky then? It feels like he's reading my moves. Well, he might be, right? Because then it's like, so change the choice based on what you choose. Yeah, so that's not happening here then, at least on NSO. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. This is the last attempt right here, because I think we've done a dozen rounds with this guy, and I only beat him once because we ran to the 10th turn. He has to be slain or else. A turn-based equivalent of an SNK boss. Are they pretty notorious for this sort of thing? This is very chain of memories right here. Bam, 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 bam. Combat music is not that great. I wish they'd done a little something else with the combat music. I generally like the soundtrack though. We'll just go hard here. So like that's great. If I could get 2 of those in, done. Man, SNK, why you gotta do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna guess that he's going to, I don't know. Lash, maybe? Don't thrust. Darn it. Okay, yeah, I would love that opportunity here. But at this point, I'm just being stubborn, really. Let me get rid of this block. Let's see if he lashes. Nope. Okay, how about a thrust then? Oh, it can be done. So if we just get like the right amount of luck in here, it can be done. Now, let me try dodging. Yes. Okay, how about a thrust? Do not parry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're going Pogger Culture. Oh my gosh, you guys. Welcome to the stream today. We're going to be fighting Antonio the Pirate. I was stuck on this guy for literally days. I was crying for literally days, you guys. I didn't leave my room. I was just crying. You guys, hit that like button. Smash the like button. Brutalize the like button. Drop a nuclear bomb on the subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching, you guys. Hit you up next time. Without further ado, let's get right into it. How about... I don't know. I'm gonna dodge. Darn it. Alright, strike it time. Strike me down with all your hate, and your journey toward the dark side will be complete. Dodging is for these strikes. Let me try. I don't know. I don't know. It would suck to screw it up this badly at this point, you know? Because, like... yeah, like that. That's all my gains gone. You're cheering for Antonio? No! Don't. Are you losing? We are losing. Yeah, we're losing. We're losing all right. At least I know he is pretty effective at doing a block each turn. Right, so as long as I don't like if I could get damage in here if he blocks like that, right? He pretty reliably blocks. Yeah, don't cheer for the scurvy dog. Don't do it. I think I'm having a really what offensive attacks is he doing most of the time? Please strike. Oh no. No. I just need another really good hit on him. And this is doable. Crap. He's gonna block. Oh no, hey. Wow, that wasn't that great. Sure, let's try dodging here. Nice. See if we can't get another lash. Oh no, he blocked it. Scan an amiibo! And just drops some fish out of the sky. This is the way that goes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now I beat him in that round. And it starts over, right? Oh, with awful cards. But I know he's gonna block. Like I'm like almost positive that he's gonna block, like all the time. That's his favorite thing. And strike. No. Oh my gosh, the worst possible thing. Yeah, it might be like a randomizer. You know, like there might be like a hidden dice roll in there. That would be my guess, but I don't know. Frick. All right. All right, I thought I had him, but it's not going to happen. I know he blocks. I know he loves to block. Now we're just now things are just goofy. Oh my goodness. There we go. Just kill me already. All right. Well, we're going to have to let him get killed by our guy, my guy, the first mate. If only I had my Skylander figure. Then everything would have been better. But I really wanted to win that, man. I really wanted to win that. Should I try again, or should I just move on in life? Because, I mean, it's already past, like, 3:30 here. Thing is, I'm so friggin' stubborn. I'm so stubborn. I don't want that to be the way I walk away from this battle. But it's a statistics thing. Because there was like there were a lot of times where I almost had him. If I had the experience